Well, 3 Texas women took the stand today reliving the agony of their pregnancy complications and being denied abortions. It's part of a lawsuit against the state of Texas that's being heard in Travis County. KVUE's Malia Masamoto is live at the Travis County Justice Complex where testimony just wrapped up for the day. Malia?
Brian, Ashley, it's been a day full of emotion for these women who testified today and had to relive these painful experiences. We heard from one woman who, we had heard this one woman who was pregnant with twins, and she had to go through some painful experiences, and there was difficult decisions she had to make when one of them was diagnosed with anencephaly, and she was told that she was not compatible with life. Now, the Center for Reproductive Rights filed this lawsuit against the state of Texas because they want the court to clarify the term medical exception that would allow a physician to perform an abortion. Currently, the medical exception allows physicians to perform an abortion if the pregnant female has a life-threatening physical condition that could put the woman at risk of death. But the women who testified today want that exception to include any medical conditions that pose a risk to pregnant people's lives or health, including their fertility. And for that one mother who had to travel out of state for an emotional fetal reduction, she's not thinking about having any more kids in Texas.
After this experience, have you thought about having more children?
No. I don't feel safe to have children in Texas anymore. I know that it was very clear that my health didn't really matter, but my daughter's health didn't really matter. And that's heartbreaking.
Now, the state is calling for the case to be dismissed because they argue the law is already clear enough. In their opening statements this morning, the state said changing the definition of medical exemption would broaden the statute too much, and it's not the court's job to legislate.
Plaintiffs attempt to absolve medical providers of their responsibility by deflecting blame onto the statute itself, claiming the medical providers were confused. The Texas Supreme Court has held that confusion is not a harm sufficient to confer standing, and any allegation of confusion plaintiffs make is undermined by the fact that each and every medical provider at issue made a decision.
Now, we just finished listening to a press conference just a few minutes ago where those women and the attorney from the Center for Reproductive Rights shared their thoughts about today. They said they were shocked by the state's cross-examination of these women and that they're already going through an emotional process, but those questions were very difficult for them all. They'll be back in court again tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. We'll have more for you on what they say. Brian.